Well, with Veterans Day this weekend, we find ourselves in the presence of heroes tonight as we salute our military and thank the USO for their support of service members throughout their time in uniform. The USO Pathfinder program helps 200,000 service members and their families successfully transition from military service into thriving veterans. We welcome these service members to Studio J with our thanks for your service. Thanks, y'all. Appreciate you very much. At ease.
Oh, okay, Ernie.
It is TNT NBA Tip-Off presented by Auto Trader. Shaquille O'Neal, Charles Barkley, Kenny the Jet Smith, Ernie Johnson, University of Georgia class of 78, the number one team in the college playoff rankings.
Until Saturday, 3:30.
I'm with you, Chuck.
Thank you,
care of the War Eagles.
Ooh, watch out, Chuck.
Watch out. It'll no longer be the loveliest.
Watch out, Chuck.
It'll no longer be the loveliest village on the plain.
What's that? Wow, what are you ducking for?
Lonzo Ball shooting. Some bricks coming around.
Oh, you're looking at another game. Any message for our veterans here tonight and our service members?
We admire you and respect you and thank you.
Are they going to be here the whole night like that?
No, here for pregame show.
I was about to say, that'd be a long night. It'd be a long night.
It would be. Let's talk about the game tonight, the Auto Trader player comparison. And a couple of guys jump right out. LeBron James would be one, and James Harden would be the other.
60%
and LeBron, shooting 60%, fifth in scoring, fourth in assists. Harden is third in scoring and third in assists. And Houston's out of the gate 8-3. The Cleveland Cavaliers are 5-6. You guys talked about the Cavs last week and just talked about boredom and that kind of thing.
Not just boredom, they're old too.
But does a game like this, playing a team like Houston, get the juices flowing a little bit more?
It's not about juices flowing. They're going to get beat down tonight. The Rockets got a better team than the Cavaliers. The Cavaliers can't be judged until they get Isaiah Thomas back. But Ernie, they got an old team. LeBron is amazing, but you look at Dwayne, Derrick Rose, Channing Frye, Kyle Korver. They got a bunch of old guys. And until Isaiah comes back, they're not going to have that spark or that energy.
So after that ringing endorsement for this matchup, Shaq, do you agree or disagree?
I have to disagree, Chuck. Yeah, they're old, but they're here. Those guys are veterans. See, their problem is not offense. You showed the stat with LeBron scoring point. Their problem is defensive efficiency. Their last guard to three, they're playing terrible on defense. We all know because we played the game. If you get stops on defense, you can get out in the break. They got spectacular guys in the break. Once they pull up their shorts and say, okay, we need to start playing defense, they'll become a better team. They're bored, and they're not playing defense.
Number two in offensive efficiency, number 30 in defensive efficiency.
You could be bored, but you can't be bored and be last on defense. For example, the game last night, Golden State Warriors were bored in the first half against Minnesota. As soon as they tightened it up defensively, they blew those Cats away by 20 points.
But why is it? So what make you think, you talk about the Cavs, what make you think they're going to be better defensively?
First of all,
for tonight or just in general?
In general.
Well, when you get the guy who can score 30 points in the game, then the other team's taking the ball out the net. So you can.
So they need Isaiah.
Oh yeah.
But I'm talking about
tonight. He makes their defense better by his.
But I'm talking
offense.
about tonight.
Well, tonight, if they play at the pace of the Houston Rockets,
they're going to get blown out.
They cannot play at that pace. They're going to have to figure out a way, and they can't get fooled into getting it because LeBron is going to score easily, and it may make them think that they could play that way. But if they do, they can get blown out.
On the Rockets side of things, your old team, second best record in the West right now. They are 8-3 right behind Golden State. What do you think of what you've seen so far? And Chris Paul's only played one game.
Well, the thing is, which is interesting, is what Chris Paul typically does great. We don't know if the Houston Rockets need that. And what he doesn't do great is probably shoot the ball in transition on three, spot up three-point shooter. Those aren't the things that we know Chris Paul for being. Those are the things that the Rockets do. So we don't even know how he's going to implement, but we're going to just trust that Mike D'Antoni has made point guards and guards look great throughout his coaching career. But right now, if you look at him, you say they don't need him. There's nothing that he does that would say that that's a glaring hole for the Houston Rockets right now.
Ernie, this thing with the Rockets is, I love Mike D'Antoni. James Harden is probably going to win the MVP because they're going to have either the first or second best record in the NBA.
Making an MVP call already.
Well, no, I'm saying, but they're going to win 60-something games. They're going to win 60-something games.
60?
Yeah, they're going to win 60 games. They're going to
50
be
for sure. I don't know about 60.
well because and Chris Paul doesn't fit with those guys, but they're still going to win 60 games. The problem they're going to have is, can they beat the Golden State Warriors? And I have not seen
4 times.
You got to beat them 4 times in a week, and that's not going to happen because you're trying to outscore the Golden State Warriors, and you're not going to outscore the Golden State Warriors.
Houston, of course, loves to shoot the 3 ball. You have any idea what percentage of the shots Houston takes are from 3-point land?
I'm going to go with 64%.
I'm going to say 45.
That's way too high. That's low.
I would say 44%.
Well,
If his was low, why wouldn't yours be low?
I said 45.
Because he went to Auburn.
Mine's too low.
Go Dogs, 53%.
Hey, listen,
53%.
let me money in between 45 and 60.
You're low. Good, then I'll go 44%.
I'll give you 44.
Hey, you know what? That's amazing right there. Some other nitwit out there named their kid Jet.
He's not by game. His name is not.
Coming back with more on TNT NBA Tip-Off presented by Auto Trader in just a second.
I'm a nitwit, but I know 45 is more than 44.
I didn't even hear that. I ignore you when you're talking.
You've been watching TNT NBA Tip-Off, presented by Auto Trader. Shop all the cars, all in one place.